So yeah, so this is my first video log. Been watching quite a few people's video logs online here in the last year or so. I travel a lot for work, and I sit in hotels and get bored, start surfing around YouTube. And we were looking for a motorcycle for my wife a while back. So, you know, you identify a model that you might want, do some searches on it, see what people have to say about it, see what you can find out about it. And of course, there's a lot of those kind of videos on YouTube. So in searching for different models of bikes that I thought I might be interested in getting for my wife, I came across some people that were vlogging on their motorcycles, which kind of sucked me right in. I got to watching some of these, and there's a number of folks out there doing it. A couple of them that have been doing it for a while that you know, are very entertaining. I don't think I'm going to be all that entertaining, but anyway, it kind of got me interested in this idea of vlogging because you know, I got a lot of my family lives a good distance away, so you know, if I record some of these things, pop them out there, it's a great way to share some experiences with family and friends that you don't see often or get to spend a lot of time with. So I don't know, it kind of got me interested in it, and then so I started looking around at different camera equipment people were using, and one that seems to be kind of popular is this GoPro. So my wife, of course, keeps pretty good tabs on what I'm up to and what I'm thinking. So for Christmas this year, she shocked the heck out of me and bought me a GoPro. So this is my second time trying it out. I did a little night walk with the dogs just after Christmas.
Mose?
Is my red light still blinking?
Yes. Yes.
Come on, Moose. I just like the doggies. I have a blinky red light.
You are just like the doggies with a blinky red light. How's that feel on your head? Annoying?
I don't even know it's there with the stocking hat. That was my first try with it, just to see what it could do, and I was blown away. I got the thing strapped to my head with this headband mount that comes with it, and I was amazed at just how well the audio picked up and the quality of the picture on it. It's an HD camera, although for YouTube you're not going to publish in HD. But so anyway, I'm on vacation today. My wife isn't. She's stuck working, and so I thought I'd bring the dogs out for a walk, and this would be a great chance to try the camera out a little more and try my first vlog. So this is it. So I kind of mentioned where we're at. We're on a mapped trail in the Cleveland Metroparks at Millstream Run Reservation. And this is a trail that we walk quite often. It's a pretty nice distance. It's nice varying terrain, and we don't see a lot of people on it, so we can usually let the dogs off. Like I said, we spoil them, and they tend to greet people by putting their front paws up on them, and you see a stranger on the trail, you don't want them doing that. So so anyway, we're really fortunate to live very close to the Cleveland Metropark system here on the west side of Cleveland. I guess I haven't lived a lot of places, but I can't imagine that there's many cities that have a Metropark system as nice as ours, and we're very grateful to have access to it. We use it quite a bit. We like to walk the dogs all seasons of the year, and it's just as pretty in the winter as it is in the summer out here. And with the changing of the seasons, you know, you get a different walk, even on the same trail, every time you come. So we've had a pretty good amount of snow through the month of December. But we've had a couple of warm snaps along the way, so a lot of it is melted. You can see how much snow is left. Today's 40 degrees, and it was actually raining this morning. So the snow is starting to melt off. I would expect we're going to happen upon some creeks here. Well, I expect them to be running pretty good. The dogs love it. They run and play and sniff, and we love it because it gets us off our butts out from in front of the TV and the computer and gets our cell phones out of our hands. So anyway, back to talking about the Metroparks. You know, I grew up on the east side of Cleveland, way out east, where there was enough green space that there weren't a lot of city or municipal park systems out there. A few, baseball diamonds and that kind of thing. But growing up, there wasn't anything like this that I was close to or knew about, because there was lots. Everybody had woods, so you didn't need it. As I got older and moved in closer to the city, lived on the east side for a while, and I got to know a couple of the Metroparks, the Cleveland Metroparks on that side of town, the North and South Sugar reservations, two different reservations that are separated by 30 or 40 miles. And I use those quite a bit. I lived close to the South Sugar reservation for a year or so. I did a lot of hiking on trails kind of like this there. And then later I moved north, closer to the lake, where I was closer to the North Sugar reservation. I got into rollerblading, and I was there several times a week rollerblading on the all-purpose trail. Really enjoyed that Metropark there for quite a while. So now I'm on the west side, and one thing that is unique about the west side Metroparks is that they all kind of line up, one right after the other. They kind of touch each other. So you start north, close to the lake, at the Rocky River Reservation, and I'm not sure about the order or names of these, but I think it runs into Big Creek Reservation, and then into Millstream Run Reservation, which we're at now, and then into Brecksville Reservation, which I believe runs the rest of the way down to the Cuyahoga Valley National Forest, which is a national park. So between all the Metroparks lining up and the National Forest, the national park down there, we've just got miles and miles and acres and acres and acres of Metropark to enjoy, and we do. We hike a lot of trails like this one, and with the dogs, and we both ride motorcycles. So the parkway that runs through all the parks, just one continuous parkway. I don't know how many miles, but it's got to be 30 plus from the lake all the way down to the National Forest, and then you've got all the roads that run through the National Forest to enjoy. So we spend a lot of time in the parks, either hiking or on our motorcycles.